So, when are we gonna fuck?
I am the master of the clit.
Fuck me badly once, shame on you. Fuck me badly twice, shame on me.
Hey everybody, welcome to the Sex Connection. Hope everybody's having a great week, and I just want to welcome back Scarlett. Hey Scarlett, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. So were you active at all this week? And if you were, how did it turn out for you?
Well, I was. It was on accident, though.
It's
you know,
always
I
an
have to say
accident.
that. Well, it is always on accident. So it was skinny wiener.
Uh-oh.
And I'm like, if you have a skinny wiener, don't you feel like you should know how to work it?
Well, maybe they don't know how to work it because it's skinny.
100% they don't know how to work it.
Then why are you with Skinny Wiener?
Well, sometimes they get drunk and answer a phone call.
Hey, nothing
You know
wrong
Scarlett.
with that. Nothing wrong with that.
Well, and then when he's like, wait, how are you? Why are you asking me how I am? Just let's get this done. No conversation. Go home.
And then get out of my house.
Right. Don't make my dog bite you.
So it was no good then. It was just a waste of your phone call.
Oh, God. You know, here's the deal. It's so lazy. Just lazy. And you know.
You had to do all the work?
Of course I had to do all the work. I have to put a pillow behind my headboard.
Oh, geez.
And then I'm doing all the work. And then he's like, oh, this is fantastic. I'm like, fantastic? I mean, are we creating a new cleaner or whatever? Because it's not fantastic.
What, did you just lay there or what?
I couldn't lay there. I have to do the work.
Well, that's no fun for you.
Well, and especially since he's like, this is great. Of course it is. Of course it is, because guess what? You're lazy.
Right. That's funny.
I'm like, no. Come on, skinny.
Well, let's have some details. How did it start?
You know what? It starts the same way every time.
Your clothes just fall off and you jump in the bed, get it done, and you tell
Shot
them
of
to go
Fireball.
home.
Always starts with the shot of Fireball.
Oh, really? Ugh.
I have a really big love-hate relationship with Fireball. I love it. Next day, hate it.
You hate it? Yeah. That stuff is nasty.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. It
starts
good.
a car. Don't judge.
It's good, but it'll tear you up. It will tear you up something crazy, man.
100%. But yeah, that's how it starts. You know, it's, hey. And of course, hey, skinny wiener. I would normally say no, but Fireball says,
yes.
Yes, please.
Yeah, that's why men go after women when they're drunk, is because they know the women are just like, yep, okay. I don't care if that fucking thing is 7 inches long or 7 centimeters long. Just put it in me.
Okay, disagree with that, because I will say one time that guy's wiener could have fucked my ear, and no.
It's that skinny?
No, it was like the size of a tater tot from a bag. No.
Frozen or thawed?
No. I'm saying it was frozen, not thawed, when it kind of bends a little bit. But I'm saying, you look at it and you're like, how do you back away? How?
You just back off.
I mean, I kick you out of my house, but then that makes me an asshole.
No, that doesn't make you an asshole. Well, at least you were active. At least you got some business taken care of. So you're good for a while now. I have been active.
At least a day or 3.
I have been active, and I don't know, I had a craving for the big girls.
Fatty. Tell me about Fatty.
Well, I had one, and it was okay. I mean, you know, they jiggle a lot. When you make them come, they jiggle. You know, they get all bent out of shape, start jiggling and jumping up and down and stuff like that. And it's like being on a waterbed. It's not a bad experience.
Yeah.
Except though, at one point I was just rodding it into her hard. I was on top of her, and
Yeah.
I thought, okay, I'm done with this hole. I'm going to try to put it in the other hole. That
No,
brought
you
everything
did
to a
not.
screeching halt. Yes, I did. It got about, I don't know, not even the head nut got in maybe a quarter of an inch, and she let out a scream and said no.
So
Ruined my whole fucking night.
Nope, she wasn't having it.
Wasn't having it, so I had to put it back where it was before.
Not even a try?
Oh, God, no. Nope. Not into it. Not into it.
So is Fatty, as we call her, which, guys, we're not trying to be dicks here, but we are. Is she kind of a prude like Susie and Johnny?
No, not at all. She's just not into that. She's just not into the anal sex. I mean, she's nice. Okay. Everything else was fine, you know. It just, the butt's an exit, not an entrance. Which, it's fine with me. I did what I had to do, finished up inside of her, and went home.
Put on your tie and went home? Okay, Senator.
I did. I shook her hand and said, thank you for voting, and come again.
No, you said, I'll come again.
Yes. Well, yes. Yeah. It took a while, though, but she wasn't a big fan of that either.
Oh, my Atlanta.
I know. It was, and then I went back for more a couple days later, so it was just like,
okay,
must not have been that bad.
Well, that's what I was just going to say. I mean, how bad could it have been?
You know,
come on, Bruce. Are you that COVID desperate?
Yeah, when you're in the COVID, you get it when you can. It doesn't matter what it is. But for whatever reason, I had a craving for the fat ladies. I don't know why it is. There's just something about them. I mean, you just, I don't know. It's just every once in a while, it's like, you know what? I got to have me a
sometimes you fall down and you don't know who's under you.
Exactly. And
I mean, I've fallen down before.
Yeah, it's just, but when the strange thing is when you've never met each other before, and you talk to them online, and you tell them, okay, when I come to your house, I want you to answer the door in a bathrobe with nothing on underneath it, and they do it, and then you just lay them on the floor right there. As soon as you walk through the door, you just say hi, you lay them on the floor, and you start eating her pussy. That's what I did.
Well, they also might be, if they're that eager, like serial killers. I mean, there's that chance.
There is that chance. But you know what? It turned out
But I'm always willing to take that chance.
Oh, I am too.
Yeah. If I go out, I'm going out getting banged.
Exactly. But she had some pretty nice big boobs. And my question for women is, does boob size, well, I guess for men, does boob size matter for men? To me, yes. It kind of does, but I don't like them overly big. I don't like going into it with these gigantic things that they're the size of a freaking inflated with air garbage bag or a garbage bag full of water.
I would say it matters to males and females.
Oh, yeah.
Because a girl looks I'm not tiny on any level, but I'm like, ooh, if I could just tweak it up, tweak it down, have a little fluff, I would do it. Right. That's just a girl's thing. They want the perfect boob all the time. And the perfect boob, not a B. Sorry. Anybody that says that's fantastic, it's not. You need to be CDE.
I like a good handful or a good mouthful.
I've seen your hands, so stop.
But the big ones are just a little, I don't know. You can have fun with them. But then sometimes when a woman's on her back and them fuckers flap over to the side, it's like,
time to get smacked in your face, and it's good.
Yeah, no, it's time to cover up from the waist up with a blanket, and then just worry about what's underneath, what's below the blanket area.
Yeah, I mean, if we're talking about like an H, she had that done. I'm sorry.
Yeah, and why do women do that? Why do women want bigger boobs? I mean, there's some women out there that got nice boobs, and they just want these big, gigantic fucking green Manalishi looking things.
I believe it's because they're like, oh, people will like me more. Okay, well, I will
but it doesn't
like you the same, and dudes will be like, oh, you're great for that moment.
Yeah. I don't know. I guess to each their own. I'm not going to say you shouldn't or you should or not by that. But sometimes women just get carried away with some of that shit.
And I
sometimes.
mean, I have a double D, so it's not like I'm tiny
Right.
as such, but a good bra and everything makes the difference.
Right.
So if you do have a B, guess what? Girls, you can make it work.
Yeah.
Have a good bra.
And speaking of a bra and stuff like that, have you ever had somebody come over to your house to pick you up for lunch and you didn't have a shirt on?
Well, so yes, the other day I was going out to lunch with a friend and looking for a shirt in general. So I had to put on a wool coat. All while my dog is being a dick. And I'm pretty sure my dog tried to nip the person.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, she's super protective of me. So if I walk away for a second and she has anything, so here I am, bra on and nothing else. I'm like, okay. Which surprises me on the flip side because I'm not really shy. So I don't know. I was like, let's put a wool coat over you.
Let's put a wool coat over you. Hey, that makes sense. Your dog, I hope that person that your dog attacked doesn't get rabies. I mean, my God.
Pretty sure he already had rabies.
Yeah. But sources tell me that guy's already seen you with just your bra on.
I fell off my bike one time.
Well, yeah, but that wasn't why, though. I think it was because you fell down at work.
Tomato.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, how about taking a sex quiz?
All right. Let's
see.
do it.
All right.
Wait. Hold on.
Okay.
Am I taking the quiz or are we both taking the quiz?
We are both going to take this quiz.
That sounds perfect. Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't want to take it by myself.
Well, of course not. All right. Here is our quiz, our sex quiz. All right. Number 1. Would you rather date someone who needs 5 seconds to come or someone who needs 5 hours to come?
Ooh. Okay. I'm going to go with 5 seconds because usually you can't make me come. So
Okay.
I don't want to waste my time.
I would be the 5 hour because you know how I operate.
Yeah. You're a slut.
Yeah. So it's got to be the 5 hour unless it's, I'm eating them and I want them to come in my mouth and fill my mouth up. Then that's different. Then I want them to every 5 seconds.
Which 5 seconds, 5 hours, very interesting.
Yeah. The 5 hour thing.
Yep.
The 5 hour thing was kind of crazy.
Yep. Viewers, think about it.
All right. Number 2. Would you rather have anal sex or have no sex at all?
Ooh. So I get one or none?
Yes. One or none.
I guess I'd rather have one.
Really? You'd rather have just anal sex and then instead of no sex at all?
I mean, if I'm having no sex at all, what am I doing? Just 4-9ing my baseboards?
Yeah. Are you a frequent anal sexer or just every once in a while?
Once in a while.
Okay. I like doing it all the time, but I don't like receiving it though.
Yeah. Well, talk about fatty again.
Would you rather give or receive a prostate massage or get your butthole licked?
Honestly, I've never done, first, prostate massage.
Yeah. I don't want nobody licking my butthole. I'll massage a prostate if I
guarantee
have
there's
to.
people out there. I guarantee it.
Yeah. Here's a good one for you. Would you rather shit on your partner or vomit on your partner?
Oh, well, oh, my Lanta. I'm going to go with, sometimes I got to take a dump. Let's take a dump.
So you would rather shit on a partner? I've had,
Yep.
for me, it'd be vomit.
I cannot throw up.
I've had women vomit on my cock before, so I'm already been there.
Come on, Bruce.
Yeah, you deep throat them for a little bit too long, stuff starts to come up.
Yep.
Yeah.
That I know.
Here's a good one for you. Would you prefer a lace lingerie or a latex bondage outfit?
Depends on the male.
Mm.
It definitely depends on the male. Latex means I'm trying to make you my bitch.
Yeah.
Lace means a more romantic tone.
Yeah. In these days, I'd probably want
latex?
the latex one all over my body like a frickin' biohazard suit.
Latex just gives you so much power. I mean, more than you'd ever believe.
So when you were active this week, did you step on the guy's sack?
Oh, no. It's just
It was just a casual thing.
no, it was just a drunk thing.
You know, I was thinking when you told me about
I
that.
would have never, called him not drunk. So
I was thinking when you told me about that, as much as I know that you've just fall down for no reason at all, that would be a scary situation.
7 times.
That would be a scary situation, know that you're about to put a freaking high-heeled heel into my nutsack and you have the ability just to fucking slip and fall down.
No. It has to be the right person. It has to be the right environment. And, well, when you get, fireball drinking,
Yeah.
that's not the right time.
See, you could fall over drunk. That's an ambulance ride waiting to happen.
Wait, I have never fallen over drunk. Wait, yes, I have.
Oh, my God. All right. Would you rather give someone a deep throat blowjob or anal fist?
BJ.
Deep throat BJ. Okay.
Yep.
There's nothing
Easy.
wrong with that. Would you rather use an anal plug or...
However,
Oh.
he better not have pubes because I'm going to be...
Now, this one is kind of confusing to me. Would you rather use an anal plug or a love egg? I don't even know what the fuck a love egg is.
Don't know what a love egg is, but I have used an anal plug before.
Yeah, I have too. But what the fuck's an anal egg?
I don't know. I have to assume it's like a lady egg and you vibrate it.
Huh.
That's my guess. But of course, I always want to control somebody else. So, anal plug.
Yeah, that works. So would you rather be surprised with a blowjob in the morning or in the evening? Well, that would be a question for me. Actually,
no.
both.
Yeah. Both?
Yeah.
You can't. Okay, if you can't pick both, you pick morning or night.
Morning, because I have morning wood.
Okay.
And at night, I can just...
Respectable.
Yeah. Yeah, that works for me in the morning, I guess. So, would you rather give one in the morning or at night?
Night.
Okay. Just don't want that morning breath?
I don't know. Apparently, I'd rather have you sweaty all day and then be like, hey, give me a blowjob.
That tastes
And
good.
also, apparently, I am with Trucker John. Give me a blowjob.
Yeah, I've seen some of the cavemen that you've been with, and it's not happy.
Okay. It's not great.
Would you rather wax your back hair or your ball hair? That one's for me.
If
Would you rather
go
have
ahead,
your
Bruce.
guy?
Go ahead, Bruce, and then I'm going to answer for what other I think males would say.
I would rather wax my back hair because waxing the old ball sack cannot be a happy time at all.
That would be my answer as well, because I don't have balls, but I have had a Brazilian.
Ooh.
And it's not as comfortable as you'd think.
Why do women do that? Seriously, why do women do that? Just get out the old fucking razor and just touch it up a little bit and be good. Guys don't care.
Well, I did it because I was going on vacation. So, however, if you shave, it's not the same because you still have stubble. So then the next day you have to deal with your stubble. And then the next day you have to deal with the stubble. So it's like a 3-day event.
Why do you still have stubble? Then you're not doing it right. I've actually shaved women and left with no stubble.
Until the next day. But you didn't call him back, so that's why you don't know.
Then you just do it over again.
Again, you're doing it over again. If you do the Brazilian, it lasts for a couple of weeks.
Oh, that sounds like it would fucking hurt.
Yeah, it's not that comfortable.
Now, do they take that off the asshole too?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, why would you let some stranger even go down there with some fucking hot wax or something, or however they do it?
Because I want a wax.
Oh my God. Just take a fucking candle, let it drip down there, and then peel it off at home.
Hey guys, if you're listening, maybe we should give Bruce a Brazilian.
I don't think so. If you
vote on it, and if that's the case, we'll do it.
If you think that Brazilians are good, let us know at thesexconnection@gmail.com. Again, that's thesexconnection@gmail.com. And tell us why you like them or why you don't like them or whatever. Just give us your opinion on them.
Yep.
Oh my God.
And I mean, if you guys want a challenge, then I will, which Bruce is like my brother, but I would have no problem giving him a Brazilian.
I'll tell you what.
I mean, I would have a little problems, but
I would tell you what right now. If I was the last man on earth and I had all the money in the world, it would never happen.
You don't have any money. You don't have any money.
I know. It would never happen. I don't care who I am. I would rather sacrifice both my legs and both my arms before that would ever happen.
So you wouldn't do it for our listeners?
Nope.
Is that how selfish you are?
That is exactly how selfish that's exactly how selfish I am. Because
I
can't imagine that happening.
Just remember, Scarlett's the nice girl, and Bruce is selfish.
Then you know what? That's the way it should always be. Because Bruce is not a fucking idiot, and he does not like pain.
Do you know how long the pain lasts? Literally, no. I've had a bikini wax. I've had a Brazilian, and I have my eyebrows waxed. Eyebrows, way worse.
It does. Even if it's a microsecond of pain, I don't like it.
Well, then next time we go to lunch, I'm going to kick you in the nuts.
I ripped my tendon and the muscle away from the bone on my bicep. And that hurt like hell. And I never want to feel that again.
That was opening a fruit roller wrapper.
That hurt like hell. I mean, that was bad enough. That was the worst thing that ever happened to me. Well, maybe not the worst thing, but God, that hurt. All right, next question. Let's see. Would you rather prefer fendom or meldom? Maledom. What the hell does that mean?
Well, Bruce.
Educate me. You don't know.
Pause it. Don't know either one of them. Sorry.
Well, let's go on to the next one then.
Okay.
Would you rather pay for sex or be paid for sex?
Be paid for sex. Mama likes money.
Yeah. I don't know. I never pay for it.
Well, you also have sex with the hobos down the street. So
somebody has to. I mean, they're lonely.
Well, yeah. Tell Susie I said hi.
All right. Last one. Would you rather watch a porn movie with your partner or reenact a scene from a porn movie with your partner?
Reenact.
Yeah, I would reenact too.
Yep. I just feel like, okay, don't get me wrong. Porn, great. But hoping that I can intrigue others, fantastic.
Yeah. Yeah, I would agree with that 100%. And now, story time. Today's story, do you want to play with my balls? Hey, Louie, do you want to play with my balls? Sure, Chuck. Can I hold your ball sack so it won't drag on the ground? Wow, your balls are so big, I can't even fit them in my mouth. My mom's always yelling, Louie, get those balls out of your mouth before you choke. You know that mean girl Sally? She squeezed my balls so hard they look funny. Yeah, well, when I play with Sally, I always end up with blue balls. Billy Johnson's made Sally cry last week. Now that kid's got balls. Not anymore. Yesterday, Sally kicked Billy's balls so hard, he lost one. Look, Louie, your dog is licking my balls. Let's roll them on Sparky's fur. Girls hate hairy balls. You know, Chuck, if we show Sally our hairy balls, she'll scream for sure. Yeah, but I don't know. I kind of like Sally. I wish she would just play nice with my balls. Yeah, me too. Hi, Sally. Do you want to play with our balls? Sure, but only if I can play with both of your balls at the same time. The end. I got a question for you. Well, here, I'm not telling you about an experience.
You always have a question for me. Is it because I'm so sweet and innocent?
Well, I don't know about that.
No. Okay.
And you're not,
Still
don't try
answer.
to fool the people to make them think you're sweet and innocent. All right. Some strange news out of Vietnam. Well, this is kind of creepy. I'm going to read you the story here. All right.
Okay, so for the record, never been to Vietnam. So even if he says I was never there.
Well, you used to be in Vietnam when you worked the rice paddies. Police in Vietnam have seized over 300,000 used condoms that were being washed, repackaged, and sold as new, according to local reports.
Say what?
Yeah.
Are they sending them to the U.S.?
I don't know. Let me
Is that
finish.
why? Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, no.
Bing Dong, Providence Market Inspector raided a factory near the Ho Chi Minh City over the weekend after receiving tips from a local resident that its unsanitary practices, the Associated Press reported, citing local state-owned paper 2G. Upon arriving at the factory, inspectors found bags of about 320,000 recycled condoms that had been boiled, dried, reshaped, and then repackaged in plastic bags. The newspaper reported per the AP. The owner of the factory, a 34-year-old woman, reportedly told inspectors that the factory had bought these used condoms from a man in the area. She told investigators that she was paid 17 cents for every 2 pounds of recycled condoms. Oh,
okay.
my fucking God.
Wait. Can I back up a bit? You
Sure.
said from a dude, right? What, a dude that's handing out his used condoms?
I would have to suspect, I read through the story more and it didn't really say, but I'd have to suspect he's either running a whorehouse.
Yep. 100% I agree with that. He has some ladies on the side and he's taken I mean, this sounds worse that I almost don't want to use a condom.
It doesn't matter if you boil that fucker, stick it in frickin' bleach or anything like that. I'm not reusing it.
Seriously, and how does the shape hold up? Okay. Because my guess is that it doesn't hold up. It's going to be like a shriveled, like corn cob,
Right.
a mini corn cob.
Yeah. And why would you want to reuse one?
Money. There's a selfish person out there thinking, hey, I can get away with this.
Yeah. Well, what my question is she recycling them for him to use in his whorehouse, if that's where they're coming from, to cut his costs?
Yeah.
I mean, if it
Oh,
is, that's good business
absolutely.
practice.
I mean, the ladies of the night, half the time they don't give a crap.
They don't.
You know?
No, they don't.
No, they don't give a crap. And, well, they were like, oh, you flipped the condom inside out? Thank you. And go on your way. Which, hey, if you're a lady of the night, sorry about that.
Yeah. Well, like you said, they
I'm
don't
a
care.
lady of the afternoon.
So do ladies of the afternoon reuse them then?
Next subject.
Oh, I hit a sore spot there.
And no, we don't flip them inside out.
That would be gross to flip it inside out because everything that was inside it would be on the outside and it would
Oh,
not serve its
right?
purpose.
Oh,
Jesus Christ. All right. I got to tell you a story.
Can I ask? Oh,
Yeah, go. No,
ahead.
nope. You ask your question.
I was just thinking, Bruce.
Yes.
So you're quote unquote fatty.
Mm-hmm.
How many times you banged and wanged it?
3.
Oh, so it's not been 5 weeks. It's been way more frequent.
It's only been 2.5 weeks.
Oh, don't lie. It's been less than that. Don't make it sound like you're a prude.
No, I'm serious. Well, no, with that one, it's only been 2.5 weeks.
Okay. Well, I was just
mean I've
curious
gone
because
anywhere
we've
else.
talked about that.
Yeah, it doesn't mean I haven't gone anywhere else. Well, I haven't actually because...
Yeah, you have, because I know of one and one.
Really?
We had lunch today. Knock it off.
Yes, I know. But one has kind of been occupied for whatever reason. We talked about that too.
Yep. Well, sometimes it's not all about you.
I went to a food truck festival.
Surprising.
And I'm waiting in line to get a gyro because I'm the biggest gyro fan on the planet. And so while I'm standing in line, a couple people in front of me are standing in line. A nice couple in front of me are standing in line. And they have this cute little dog. And this dog's got the greatest little eyes and stuff like that. So from behind me, this lady comes walking up and like, oh, I love your dog, cute dog, bends down to pet it and stuff like that. And I mean, we're talking hot body, rockin' body, nice legs. I mean, look like silky fucking soft legs, everything like that. They're just looking good. It's like I would bend that over right now. So she gets up to walk back to wherever she came from. And it looked like someone fucking started her face on fire and put it out with a fucking rake.
She had a butter face.
Oh,
everything's good but a face.
Exactly. She looked like she'd smoked since she was 3 years old, 12 packs a day, and just let it linger in her face.
Did she have meth teeth? Because, I mean, you can get past the smoking and whatever and still bang the shit out of a person.
Yeah.
But I'm sorry, if your teeth are falling out, nope.
And I seen that, and I'm like, oh my, what happened? What happened from the toes up to the neck? Wonderful. After that, shit just went sideways. And it's just like, what happened? Did you get your head caught in a fucking combine? Jesus Christ.
And see, the good thing about a male to female is a girl can't be like, I know your dick's fantastic.
Yeah.
So let's go to the porta potty.
I'm not going to have sex in a porta potty. I don't care who you are.
Well, I mean, if it's time, it's time.
I mean, I've been in those goddamn things, and let me tell you what, just being in one is enough to fucking make me just want to run.
Yeah. Well, if I find somebody and their dick's fantastic, we're banging wherever we can.
Have you done it in a porta potty? Be honest with me.
Not yet.
Not yet, but there's plans.
Oh, hashtag goals.
Yeah, you got to have goals in life. Otherwise, you're going nowhere.
Yep. So
we're older folk.
Older? Are you kidding? Seriously, I'll lay your hair on fire.
That's fine because, as you know, I don't have a lot.
That's because you cut it yourself.
I do. I'm so thrifty. So, sex through the decades.
Thrifty means cheap, guys. Thrifty, cheap.
Thrifty, cheap. That's right. That's why I can afford all the shit that I have, and you can't.
Well,
all right. Sex through the decades. How has it changed from, well, you're not this old, from the 70s, the 80s, the 90s, to the 2000s, the 2000s, and 20s?
Oh, well, sex used to be just to breed, and now it's just to, well, not just to, but I mean, you want to get off.
Yeah. Well, I'm a product of the 80s. I mean, I came into my sexual prime in the 80s. So it was all about sex, drugs, and rock and roll. And a hairy pussy was awesome. But nowadays, it's like, oh, I can't handle it. I mean, if the woman had a big hairy pussy, you were like, oh, that is the best thing I've ever seen.
Well, and for me, everybody's like, carpet? Do they match the drapes?
Yes, exactly.
Carpet? Do they match the drapes?
Yep.
Well, sometimes the drapes are stripped for the day.
And we used to always ask the other girls, growing up in like junior high and stuff, hey, does she have hair on her pussy yet? And stuff like that, wanting to know if there was some there. Now it's like, man, don't.
Is that like a dude thing? Like you really do ask that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. In the 70s and 80s, yeah. I mean, when you're frickin' 13 years old, yeah, that's what we asked.
13?
Yeah.
13, you little.
Well, it wasn't like I was doing anything. It was just you get to that point where you're curious.
Okay.
You just want to know about it.
Yep.
Yeah, it's not like you're doing it or anything like that. But but then in the 90s, it kind of started changing. Women started shaving and doing this, doing that. And now it's like, that's the thing. And now it's like, you can't have anything down there because it's got to be baby smooth.
I'm going to disagree with you.
Okay.
Okay, if you have nothing down there, not trying to go creepy, but it's creepy.
Why?
I feel like, I don't know. I feel like it's just like you need something, like a landing strip. Landing strip's fantastic.
No. Nothing. No.
No, I disagree.
No. What do you have?
I'm not gonna answer that right now.
Why?
'Cause
is it full on gone or landing?
Oh, full on.
Full on gone?
Nope, full on, not gone.
Oh, so it's just been a while. It's been neglected.
100%. Yes.
Ick. I don't mean to say that, but that's just funny.
I'm gonna stab you.
How about music?
Oh,
music when you're having
sex. I'm not gonna lie. There's a couple songs like Genuine's Pony.
Never heard of that.
I don't care. Come on, ride the. I'm a terrible singer. Ride this pony.
Okay.
Oh, yes. That just makes me want to bang.
What's it called?
100%.
Ride the Pony?
No, Pony. And I hope the singer's name is Genuine, but it might not be.
I'll have to see if I can find it. But yeah,
what about you?
Music to me is great. I mean, I'm, coming, like I said, in the generation coming from the 80s, music affects me emotionally. I listen to music for the emotional feeling. I love music. Me being into the music.
Yep.
Editing music and stuff like that, and always, doing what I do. There's songs out there like the old 80s songs that really
like what song
get me going. A lot of Duran Duran. Duran Duran. There's George Michael. All that stuff like that. I mean, there's just tons of them. I can't.
George Michael. I can't agree with.
Why?
George Michael, I can agree with. What do you mean?
Oh, you can agree with? I thought you said I can't agree with.
Yes, I can agree with that.
Oh, yeah.
That guy had some smooth, soothing,
and Seal
voice. Agree with that.
Yeah.
Yep.
So yeah, and sex and music to me is just like it's all what it's all about. The emotions. And it brings back memories, when I was in high school and stuff like that.
So do you need to have music to hit it, or you are okay without it?
I'm okay without it, but I would prefer it. I mean, I don't need it, but I would prefer it because it just gets me going. Like when I was in high school, there was always a playlist. And I have that playlist on my phone now of all those songs. And I don't know why.
Okay, give me a couple of playlists that I might not know.
Well, let me see if I can bring it up here, and I will tell you without cutting you off.
So Step by Step is not on there, right?
Step by Step? You mean from the beginning of Full House?
Step by Step, ooh, baby.
No, I'm talking like the name of the bands, When in Rome, The Promise, Send Me an Angel, Real Life. Hold Me Now.
Send Me an Angel, fantastic.
The Thompson Twins, True by Spandau Ballet, It's My Life by Talk Talk, Save a Prayer by Duran Duran is a great one. I'll Melt With You by Modern English, Lips Like Sugar, Echo and the Bunnyman, Pictures of You by one of the greatest bands in the world, The Cure. I don't know if you've ever listened to them.
My goodness, I wasn't born yesterday.
Well, some of the names I'll tell you about it. Heartbreak Beat by the Psychedelic Furs, Under the Milky Way by the Church, Love Will Tear Us Apart, Joy Division, Ordinary World, Duran Duran. Things like that. But if you ever listen to those songs, it's just like, wow, man, that just takes you back. But then there's some really crazy heavy metal ones too.
There is, gosh, and I can't think of the name of it, but going on the opposite side, there's a Tim McGraw and I won't say rap star that they sing together, and it's like fantastic.
Yeah.
And then you have Airplanes from B.O.B.
Never heard of them.
Oh, God.
Huh.
So those are great.
The one that really always got me was when in high school when I was with my girlfriend, and we were totally in love. We always listened to The Cure, and the album is called Disintegration. And if you ever get a chance, look it up and listen to it. It's an emotional fucking ride, man. If you're really into music like I am, it's an emotional ride. Probably one of the best albums ever made.
Surprised you can get out of bed to listen to music.
You're such a nice person.
Such an asshole.
But do you prefer music or not?
I like music. 100%. Yes. I mean.
Well, because then you can't hear the guy talking to you. Yeah.
Okay, what guy talks?
Sometimes some guys talk dirty to girls. Don't you like a guy to talk dirty to you?
I'm the one talking.
Oh, okay.
So that's
are you loud
me.
or quiet? Are you a loud person or a quiet person?
I'm loud.
Oh God.
Our friend M, she's like, shut the front door.
That's good stuff.
She's been there, I don't know, more than one time, and
probably scared the shit out of her.
She's like, can you shut your mouth? Can you not be sleeping at my house when I'm just doing terrible things?
Well, then it must not be that
things?
bad. It must not be that bad with the skinny ones. With the tater.
Oh, God.
The tater tots. God. So it can't be that bad because you're with skinny guy with a tater dick and you're making a bunch of noise.
Okay, it's not tater. It's just finish. The other part is, God, why can't a guy with not a dick that's normal have a personality? If you have personality, your dick looks bigger.
Yeah.
Just saying.
You know what they say? Bad personality, bad dick. I don't know.
Been there and unfortunately done that.
Well, everybody, that's going to wrap up this show. I hope everybody had a good time listening to it. And because I had a good time doing it.
Send us a message. Talk to us. We want to hear everything. It's the BS show.
Yes, we want to hear everything at thesexconnection@gmail.com. Or you can check us out on Facebook at The Sex Connection. And now you can also, if you go to Sex Connection on YouTube, you can actually listen to our broadcast on YouTube now. I'm starting to put them up on YouTube. Maybe we get some YouTube followers and listen to the show on YouTube also. Otherwise, you can hear us on Spotify, Apple Podcast, iHeartRadio, everywhere.
Tell your friends.
Otherwise,
who will I tell my sorrows to?
Your deepest, darkest secrets.
So sad.
Well, I'm happy
JK.
for you that you were active because, at least you're not going to be suffering for a while. So,
well, Bruce, it's always good talking to you.
It's always good talking to you. So everybody have a great rest of your week. Have a great weekend. Scarlett, you enjoy your weekend and try to stay active.
Always.
All right.
Always.
Everybody, we will talk to you next week. And as always, stay the fuck out of my yard.
Go out and fuck somebody. But wear a damn rubber. Everybody's got the damn herpes these days.